Wrestling enthusiasts around the globe are caught up in a whirlwind of excitement, all revolving around one electrifying name that's taken center stage in recent WWE conversations, Liv Morgan. But this time, it's not just about her gripping climb to the top, her well-earned championship accolades, or her burgeoning presence in Hollywood. The real buzz stems from a story far more intimate and layered, one that has thrown fans into a frenzy of speculation, divided opinions, and emotional investment on a scale rarely seen in recent WWE memory. What began as just another phase in Liv's multifaceted career has spiraled into a tangled web involving not just her, but also rising star Roxanne Perez, the ever-enigmatic Dominic Mysterio, and potentially the return of Rhea Ripley. What's unfolding is not just drama. It's a narrative poised to rock the foundation of the Judgment Day faction and possibly shake the very structure of the WWE Women's Division. Liv Morgan's story has always been rooted in perseverance. From her early days as a member of the Riot Squad, she was often cast aside, overshadowed, and underestimated. Yet she never gave in. Her path wasn't paved by favoritism or backstage alliances, but by sheer grit, passion, and a relentless will to rise. She connected with fans on a deep level, not because she portrayed perfection, but because she showed her scars and struggles. She was authentic in a world built on personas. That authenticity carried her through trials and triumphs alike. She captured the money in the bank briefcase, cashed it in successfully, and went on to hold championship gold. She clashed with some of the most formidable women in WWE, building a reputation for toughness and determination. As one half of the women's tag team champions, Liv was expected to transition into a phase of dominance and leadership. But destiny had other plans. Stepping away from the ring, Liv took a leap into Hollywood to film a movie, an opportunity that could elevate her from WWE star to global celebrity. While many fans rallied behind her bold move, others voiced concerns. Could she maintain her momentum? Would WWE's ever-shifting spotlight forget her during her absence? Would new faces rise to fill the void, leaving her displaced upon her return? These fears didn't come from nowhere. WWE is a place where even brief absences can change everything. And indeed, someone did rise in Liv's absence. Enter Roxanne Perez, a breakout star from NXT. Known as the Prodigy, Roxanne brought with her a unique combination of poise, strategic thinking, and adaptability. She didn't burst into the scene with loud declarations or immediate confrontations. Instead, she played it cool. She forged an alliance with Finn Balor, arguably one of WWE's most strategic minds. She paid attention, studied her surroundings, and gradually became a visible presence backstage. And then came the moment that changed everything. During what appeared to be a typical backstage segment on Raw, the Judgment Day faction was seen coordinating their next move. But all eyes turned when Roxanne approached Dominic Mysterio, Liv's kayfabe ally and rumored real-life love interest, and handed him an unusual gift, a box of chicken tenders. On the surface, it was a light-hearted gesture, seemingly random and innocuous. But in WWE, nothing is ever meaningless. Every move is a calculated part of the game. Roxanne didn't simply offer the food and walk away. She smiled knowingly, ensuring that the cameras were rolling. She wanted the moment to be seen. And it was. Dominic accepted the tenders with a mischievous smirk and later posted about it online, adding the playful caption, "Thanks for the snack, Prodigy." Social media exploded. Fans flooded Twitter and Instagram with memes, theories, and divided opinions. Was this just harmless teasing? Or was Roxanne making a calculated move to insert herself into Dominic's orbit, and perhaps more significantly, into Liv Morgan's territory? Thousands of miles away, Liv saw the post from her film set. Her response? A single heart emoji. No caption, no follow-up. But in the world of WWE, sometimes the quietest gestures are the loudest. The internet ignited with speculation. Was it a blessing? A warning? Sarcasm? The ambiguity only fueled the fire. What had begun as an odd food-related moment was now evolving into something deeper, something emotional, territorial, and volatile. And this brings us to the heart of the story. Domink Mysterio is no stranger to betrayal. He famously turned against his father Rey Mysterio, stunned fans by siding with Judgment Day, and created a new identity for himself as Dirty Dom. His allegiances have always been suspect. His actions often serve his own chaotic interests. The real question is, what is Dom's endgame? Is he genuinely drawn to Roxanne Perez? Or is he manipulating her to ignite jealousy, stir the pot, and feed off the drama? Is he testing Liv's loyalty from afar, or has her absence left him vulnerable to distraction? And what role does Finn Balor play in this narrative? Balor is a master tactician who thrives on psychological warfare. He sees opportunity in chaos. Roxanne might believe she's forging her own path, but could she be a pawn in a larger scheme crafted by Finn? Could her bond with Dom be less about attraction and more about strategy? Maybe she's unaware of the game she's been thrown into, or maybe she's a more cunning player than anyone realizes. WWE history shows that rising female stars often mask ruthless ambition beneath charm and youth. Liv knows this. She's experienced it. And now, she's watching it unfold all over again, only this time from the outside. So, what's next? Liv Morgan's return is not a matter of if, but when. And when that moment arrives, it will be explosive. There won't be subtle emojis or cryptic tweets. Liv will want confrontation, answers, and clarity. If Roxanne stands in her path, she may become Liv's next rival, both in and out of the ring. But let's not forget the shadow of Rhea Ripley. Though she's been absent from action, Rhea has not been silent. Her icy stares whenever Roxanne appears speak volumes. Rhea was once the centerpiece of Dom's world, his mommy. She molded him, mentored him, and stood by him. If she perceives Roxanne or Liv as threats to that legacy, she may return with fury. This could evolve into a three-way emotional war, or even a four-way collision. Fans are already buzzing with theories. Some claim Domink is orchestrating his third major betrayal. After abandoning Rey and Rhea, he might now be turning on Liv. Others believe Roxanne is being used by Finn to destabilize Judgment Day from within. A few imaginative fans suggest that Liv and Dom are still aligned behind the scenes, faking a rift to infiltrate and dismantle Judgment Day from the inside. The possibilities are endless. WWE might be setting the stage for a major mixed tag match, Liv Morgan and Domink Mysterio against Roxanne Perez and an unexpected partner, perhaps even a rising talent from NXT. Or we could be heading toward a full-scale Judgment Day civil war, with factions splitting between Finn and Roxanne on one side, and Liv, Dom, and a returning Rhea on the other. No matter which way this narrative twists, one thing is clear. This isn't just another fleeting WWE storyline. This is layered, emotionally charged, and blurring the lines between scripted drama and raw human emotion. Liv Morgan isn't just a performer anymore. She's become the axis of a storyline that fans can't stop talking about. She's not just making a comeback, she's preparing to unleash us.